Hi Aquarius, and welcome back everybody. Thank you so much for your support in everything, and your likes, your shares, and for those that are paying members, thank you for your extra support. I'm using the Learning Tarot or the Beginner's Tarot. You can see the review on the channel itself. And you've got quite a lot of water and definitely fire elements. I'm going to just do these 5 cards, and I'm just also going to do the numerology, the keywords, my own interpretation, and we're going to look at which chakra is coming through prominently for you. You seem to have nearly all the chakras here, but also we've got the planets and we've got the sign of the cards. Okay, so let's have a look what we've got with the Passion card. And today it is Valentine's, so happy Valentine's Day, Aquarius. And also for those that haven't had a birthday yet, happy birthday. For those that have had their birthday, I'm sorry, I forgot to wish you a happy birthday last week, I think. But anyway, I hope you had a beautiful day if you've had your birthday. Today we've got the card Passion, that's the keyword here, but the Knight of Wands obviously means more than just that. That is, this is the easiest way to learn tarot, and I would like to teach tarot to anybody that is interested. And I hope these cards do make you more interested to learn tarot. You can use them straight off the back, because you can also have the yes or no answers if you've got a question. Also, you learn about chakras. You always hear me talking about chakras. Well, here we are. And we can do the planets as well. We have Venus here. I know it's not Venus. It is Mars, masculine, the masculine sign. Mars is masculine, also very fiery. That's why it's also really clear with the fire energy card in the background. That's fire, to highlight it. So it is definitely a lot of passion, or a lot of creation is going on. Okay. Also, Mars is the planet of war and the planet of action and a lot of energy. So you might be extremely energized today on Valentine's Day, but this reading is for the 20th to the 26th of February 2023. We are also going into Pisces on the 20th or the 21st, depending which hemisphere you are living in. And of course, Pisces does represent passion and love as well, besides nurturing. Also, we have, now I think this is Sagittarius. I'm not quite sure. Yes, it is Sagittarius. I do know my zodiac signs, but sometimes it is very unclear, and I'll tell you why. Because this sign is Scorpio, and there is also Virgo that looks a lot like this M, but it has an other ending. And sometimes you get it, if you don't know your zodiac signs, you could get it mixed up as Capricorn, because those 3 signs do look alike. Okay. So definitely this is a really fiery energy, both with Mars in Sagittarius or Sagittarius in Mars. So usually it is first the planet that is in the zodiac sign. So definitely we do have Mars this week when I'm taping this in, and Jupiter in Leo. So there is Mars in a fire sign here on your card. So this is Sagittarius, but don't forget, to me the Knight represents all 3. So this is also really representing Mars in Leo. It can be Aries as well. A Knight to me represents all 3 fire signs. That is what I've learned in the last 55 years. Also, you've got the heart chakra, and the heart chakra obviously means love. So definitely there could be a new love coming in, or there could be new passion, or a passionate day today on Valentine's Day, but this could also be carried through next week from the 20th to the 26th. Now, the Knight also represents an opportunity or an offer coming in. Also moving home. Some of you could be moving in or buying something together or starting to live together from Valentine's Day onwards. So keep your eyes and ears peeled and be alert. Being hasty, quick decisions, ambition, generosity, a journey, sexual adventure, active, ardent, energetic people, negotiators, debaters, competitors, sportsmen, those who love a challenge. Those are the keywords. So yes, you can meet somebody that is really overactive or can be very energetic. Like I said, the energy is very, very swift and quick. I always say to you and remind you when you get a card like this, that if you do meet a fire sign, do know their boundaries and let them know your boundaries, so that this relationship can evolve to a long-term relationship. Don't let the fire get extinguished. So you must know each other's boundaries. Start as you mean to go on. Okay, so we also have the answer yes. Now I can just show you in other cards. It's maybe. Here you are, you've got maybe and maybe again, and then we've got yes and we've got a no. So that is how it works. And when you buy this deck and you want to know an answer to a question, you just shake the cards and see what pops out, and you've got your answer. Now, to see on all of these cards, you've got yes, 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 yes. So definitely very, very positive energy here for you, Aquarius. So that's the overall energy. News coming to you or an opportunity. We've also got the King of Cups at the beginning of the week. Emotional intelligence. Well, he does have emotional intelligence because he knows that he won't let his heart rule his mind or his mind his heart. He's also the type of guy that falls in love, is very passionate, but his love turns into real love. They're not just like a ship in the night, like the fire element they are claimed to be. So I know a lot of fire signs that have long-standing marriages, so don't get distraught if people say, oh, they're just passionate. It's not real love. Once you get hold of a fire sign gets hold of you, they won't let go. Okay, take it from me. I know a couple of them, and I've seen marriages and relationships. They're not easy to get rid of if things go wrong and you break up. Now, the King of Cups represents Cancer mainly. That is what I've learned, but don't forget Scorpio or Pisces. And we are going into Pisces, like I said. So you could already be feeling the energy of Pisces, going with the flow. And also the fish are always facing each other. They might not know where they want to go or how to go about it. Also, you could be more empathic, you could be more passionate, you could be more nurturing, especially with this fiery and water energy in the air. You've also got the third eye chakra. The third eye chakra means intuition, and your third eye might be opening up. You might see things that you usually don't. You might feel things that you usually don't, like your intuition is working overtime. But you could also be meeting a loving, caring, nurturing, handsome and sexy man that has water in his chart. Obviously, this is very, very awesome. This is Neptune, which represents the King of Cups. Neptune is the god of the sea. Okay, and also you have Cancer here, and definitely, now this is a new sign for me. I think that is Pisces. Yes, well, I see Pisces in a different sign. This is more of a modern sign, but that is supposed to mean Pisces. I will stick it in the description box, the sign of Pisces, the one that I know, if I remember, Aquarius. Okay, so definitely Neptune, the king of the water, or the god of the water, and this is Pisces. So definitely you could be dealing with Pisces, like I said, but prominently Cancer or Scorpio. He's a very trusting person, and he's a great husband and a great provider for his family. He loves children. He's usually also very well read and is a professional. Especially with the king here, he's got his emotions under control, so he is a great businessman. Trust, wealth of knowledge, caring, healing, good advice, someone who understands unconscious motivations, a man in touch with his emotional life, a good friend, a mature, emotional, stable person. That and the key, those are the keywords, and the emotional intelligence right at the top. If you're wondering what this is, if it is in reverse, then as a learner you can use the keywords upside down, and you don't have to fuffle around with a book. And I love these because you've got the traditional tarot, and the colors, the background is really I love it. It's really bright and exciting. You've also got the Queen of Wands, not only the Knight and the Page. It seems that the whole family is popping out. Well, you could be Aquarius, you could be an air sign, you could be married to a water sign or a fire sign. But we've got all three signs here, but according to this one, it is Sagittarius. Then we've got Sagittarius again. Prominently, the Page is Sagittarius, but also don't forget Aries or Leo. And we've got Leo here. And you've got the black cat, so luck is in the air for you. You've also got the third eye chakra again, so that is prominently. If you have a headache or just between the brows, just a little bit higher, that's where the third eye should be situated. You might have a headache, or all of a sudden you see something in your mind. This could be working overtime. You might be thinking or meditating and contemplating sometimes and evaluating, and you might see a picture in your mind. This is your third eye being at work. You might be thinking something, and all of a sudden you start thinking in pictures. So that could be the fact. Also, you've got the moon sign here. The moon sign meaning love, also intuition, okay, and feelings and instincts, things like that. Instincts is another word for intuition. Your instinct is telling you something. That is your intuition working as well. There is vibrancy around you, and life is vibrant, like the Queen of Wands. She's a good businesswoman. She goes for what she wants. She's creative, she's strategic, and she plans. If you're not meeting a fire sign or dealing with a fire sign, you could be taking a page out of any of their books. Making plans and going for what you want, cost what may. Also, the fire signs can be very, very spiritual. She's confident, and she has foresight, an attractive, magnetic, mature person, a helpful friend who is well liked, a kind, loyal, generous, confident and competitive woman who enjoys enterprise and the limelight, and also values her home and family life. Definitely, I tell you, they will fight for their family through thick and thin, because they are the sign of action besides air. You might be very enthusiastic this week as well with all this exciting energy, and we do have the page who is always enthusiastic, and it says enthusiasm. That's the key word. Excuse me. You also have the root chakra. The root chakra grounding, so you could be grounding yourself through meditation and concentrate on your root chakra. That is below the sacral chakra. This is at the groin, so that's the last chakra, and so the energy of that chakra flows through your legs and through your feet, and if you put your feet firmly on the ground, then you are grounding yourself. You've also got Saturn, and Saturn is responsibility and discipline. You might be more disciplinary towards others, or even taking back control and acting in a disciplinary routine. You might be, because you are focused on something, you go ahead and do it. Excuse me. Also, this energy is highlighted by Saturn, and Saturn is the planet for responsibility and discipline. So being with the mother and father here, you could be like a mother or a father, like taking a page out of their book, but also very emotional and loving and nurturing and caring, but really strict, but justified. You could be hearing news. Again, this could come from a child. It could be about a child, but it can also be from a younger person or a naive person. Somebody might be very naive and might tell you some news that might not be I'm getting the feeling, I'll tell you why I'm saying this, it might be news that you are not meant to hear yet. I don't know why, I've got a feeling there's something like somebody might be madly in love with you, and a child will just splurt it out. Then they don't love you like just passionate, but they really, really love you. He's in love with you, mummy, and this is the voice I'm hearing. You know? So definitely somebody could be letting some unexpected news come out. That's the feeling I'm getting. But definitely if it comes from a young person or a naive person or a foolish person, because those are usually the people that are letting their inner child come out, then keep stum or ask the person concerned whether the news is true, okay? But definitely I think for a lot of you there's going to be new love, and you were determined to turn this passion into love, real long-lasting love. That's what I mean. You also have the crown chakra, so you have been stuck in your mind for some reason or other. I don't know whether you might have had the Two of Swords last week, or the Eight of Swords that you feel stuck, or the Four of Cups, or the Six of Cups. So definitely you might be stuck in your head, but this is the crown chakra, so perhaps you might be meditating and clearing your chakra system, okay? So this is the crown, then you have the third eye, then you have the heart, and then you are grounding. So something is really transforming within you spiritually, Aquarius, especially if you're meditating or contemplating or just sitting quietly and just focusing on one of these chakras. If I had to give you a suggestion, then I would concentrate on your heart chakra for healing, to mend old pain, and also being able to open up your heart to receive new love. Because for me, there is new love coming in. Because to confirm that, you've got the Ace of Cups at the end of the week. and you've got that crown chakra. So open your crown chakra and let the light go through your whole system, through the crown chakra, right down to the root chakra, and then it will be cleansed. You can do this by focusing on the chakras. Okay? Now also you've got Pisces here again, and you have Cancer, and you have Scorpio. So there you are. Those are all the signs for the ace, and that is quite correct. Now it says outpouring. So this is outpouring. Your cup is running over. I always say that with the ace, your cup is running over. In this case, your heart is flooding over with love and happiness. Definitely a lot of good energy this week for you. Okay, coming in with the emotional chakra, rather emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is you've got the IQ and the EQ. This is EQ. You've got a beautiful EQ. EQ is a better version of the IQ, highly intelligent, okay? But you're emotionally intelligent, and that is that you are brainy, you are on the ball, you're as sharp as a point of an arrow with emotion. You know how other people feel, and you know how to treat people, because you want people to treat the way you want to treat people. Good on you, Aquarius. And this is definitely shining out like a golden cup of the champion. So you could have new love, new passion. This could be also a job or a vocation that you love to do, could be coming in for you. Or you could be dealing with one of these peoples. An ace is always a new beginning. And the key words here is new beginnings, new relationship, new romance, love, happiness, joy, conception, fertility, pregnancy, celebrations, socializing, and upsurging of new feelings. Like I said, your heart might be flooding over with love and happiness. Definitely. You've got a beautiful, beautiful reading here, and it's way too long. I'm sorry to bore you, but I hope this has answered some of your questions. Thank you so much for listening and giving me your trust and having faith in me to pass on any messages. Have a beautiful, happy week and a healthy one. Take care.